Unlike Earth, dust can be a big problem for astronauts living on the Moon and Mars bases. Dust can damage surfaces like glass or thermal radiators, posing significant hazards to humans living there. That is why, for over a decade, NASA has studied one technology to remove dust from these surfaces. How did we find about it? Since the early Apollo programs, NASA learned that dust is one of the significant challenges impacting all future lunar surface missions. In a 2016 report, the assessment team stated, "Dust is still a principal limiting factor in returning to the lunar surface for missions of any extended duration. Lunar regolith dust can get into gaskets and seals, hatches, and even into habitats, which can pose many issues for spacecraft and astronauts. Unfortunately, cleaning it as we do on Earth is not possible. Dust on the Moon's surface is sharp and abrasive. It is also very electrostatically charged and highly insulating, so brushing dust can worsen the problem. We don't have this problem on Earth because we have abundant oxygen and water that helps weather dust. This is the oxygen and water produce complex chemical changes in the dust that can smooth surface. On the Moon, there is no exposure to water and oxygen, so thus there is like tiny shards of glass. As you can imagine, the accumulation of lunar dust on glass surfaces will impact the ability to generate enough energy via solar panels for a base on the Moon or Mars. Dust also affects critical surfaces like thermal radiators, spacesuits, visors, joint seals, cameras, and communication antennas. Fortunately, NASA researchers at Kennedy Space Station in Florida have been looking into this and are now developing the electrodynamic dust shield technology, also known as EDS, that generates a wave-like electric field that pushes dust off surfaces, preventing dust accumulation. The EDS is the right technology because it is a compact and lightweight solution that eliminates the need for moving parts or fluidic materials. Researchers have conducted many tests on Earth and demonstrated that EDS will work. In space, it was tested in the International Space Station in 2019. The mission included 12 EDS panels made of glass, polyimide, or prototype spacesuit fabric. The preliminary results published in 2020 indicated that the EDS hardware was performing normally, but I have not been able to find documentation about the final results. But soon, the NASA Commercial Lunar Payload Services mission, or CLPS mission, will test this on the Moon. CLPS launched on January 15, 2025 on board the Blue Ghost Mission 1, which is a commercial payload from Firefly Aerospace. Blue Ghost will land on the Moon's Mercury zone on March 2nd and operate its payloads for about 14 days. CLPS initiative mission includes an experiment focused on EDS technology demonstration. The results of this mission might provide a conclusive demonstration of this technology. I will report on this and other CLPS tests as soon as the results become public. If you like the information in this channel, remember to subscribe.